Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today I just have a quick Happy Mail packaging video for you guys. I have been seeing a lot of other ladies on YouTube lately posting videos of how they package their Happy Mail for their swaps, so they inspired me to share a video of my own. So anyway, you guys, drop a like and let's get into how I package for my Happy Mail. So here is the box that I have decorated so far and that we are going to be packaging all of the stuff in today. I am going to show you guys all of the different things that I used. I was thinking of setting up the tripod and packaging it up on camera, but honestly, you guys, my tripod is just way too small. So I left one corner of the box not finished, like just to show you guys how easy it is. So all I did was put wrapping paper over the sides. I stuck a few doilies on, a tag, some stickers, and it just changes a plain old brown box into like a super magical box. For the middle here, I just used note paper. It is so darn pretty, you guys. So if you're wondering where I got this note paper, it is from HomeSense, or that's your Home Goods if you are in the US, and it is so gorgeous. It is actually unicorn note paper. You can see it is all like gradient ombre and just so freaking pastel and so freaking perfect. I used the glitter tissue paper, and like I said, it just totally transforms a regular box into a super magical unicorn explosion box. Before we start, I'm just gonna really quickly go over some of the supplies that you'll need if you want to make a Happy Mail project similar to this. So you will of course need your decorative tape. You can use your shred. It can be iridescent or whatever kind you want. Embellishments. You can have paper clips. You can have your sequins, which is awesome. I absolutely love this paper type of confetti over here. So confetti is obviously a great choice, or always a great choice. I've used tags. I also used some doilies, paper cutouts, bows, and wrapping paper. So these are the first three items that I packaged up, which you guys briefly saw in the beginning. I think they turned out super, super cute. With this one, I went with wrapping paper, and it has glitter on it, and it is sprinkles. And like I said in a video a couple weeks ago, I have just been obsessing with any pastel print with sprinkles on it lately, just loving sprinkles. So I went with a mint bow. Basically, a lot of the theme is pink and mint. Duh, it's coming from me. But anyway, yeah, I did try to break it up somewhat with the rainbows and the sprinkles. So this one over here, I went with glitter tissue paper. And like I showed you guys with the doilies and tags and bows, you just kind of layer it all. I did use these resin glitter butterflies, and guys, they are so gorgeous. I'm definitely gonna have to go back to Michael's and get more of those. I could actually even make them myself. You know what? I just got some mold maker. You know what? I think I am going to make a mold for that. But anyway, yeah, then I just glued on some of the paper cutouts, and ta-da, there you go. So this box of stuff right here is the stuff that I do have left to package, and I'm not going to show it in any amount of detail because I already did a video about this particular Happy Mail. And Sam, you better not be watching, but you know what? Even if you are, at least the stuff is like mostly already wrapped. So anyway, yeah, this one, I'm going to put some tissue paper around. And then the small ones I'm probably going to group together. This is the flip book, so I think I'm going to do that one in tissue paper too. I think I might do all of the rest in tissue paper, you guys. Yeah, and then I will be right back. And the fun part is putting it all and arranging it all into the box with the confetti and everything. So I will be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I finally have everything all packaged up, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll take you guys through it really, really quickly, and then we can get into packing it into the box. Also, if I didn't already mention it, this video is totally inspired by Solange and all of her amazing packaging, and I will link the video below that actually inspired me to make this video. So anyway, here is the loaded bag. At least I think this is the loaded bag slash altered bag. And as you can see, the tape in the back is like totally crazy. But oh my goodness, you guys, the washi tape just does not stick to wrapping paper. Like, I don't know what the heck is with that. So I did end up having to go over with this other tape I have that is a whole lot stickier, and that definitely worked. But anyway, I just created a tag there and added some paper embellishments and some resin embellishments. I glue gunned this trim onto here, and I put like all this bows, and not bows, ribbon, and I even added like some sequins, and yeah, I just think it's super magical, and I absolutely love how this one turned out. This one over here is another of my favorites. So this one I didn't need as much tape because it's tissue paper, but I absolutely adore the way it turned out, and I think I'm gonna be like really upping my game on all my packaging from now on, because before I thought it was a waste of material, but it's just so beautiful, and I don't know, I just think it's really great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing it more often. But yeah, so this one I just added some more embellishments. I actually handmade this resin piece myself, so I color coordinated it to go with the packaging and everything. So yeah, you guys have to guess, is this 3 days later or 3 hours later? So comment below if you guys want to guess. But yeah, anyway, so I made it like match the packaging perfectly, and I'm absolutely loving this one. Those are the new flowers I got from Michaels, and the bling from Michaels. I cut out a unicorn. So yeah, you guys already saw some of them. This one here I am loving too. So this is some candy that I packaged up, and I'm loving how that one turned out. This one I think I showed in my other video, and it is super, super cute, and there is just like a bunch of stickers or maybe die cuts in there, I can't remember. So this here is the flip book, and the flip book I've actually left open on the top just because I didn't want the ribbon to get dented. And yeah, I just taped that up with some unicorn washi. I used the glitter tissue paper, which I think is so gorgeous. This one is in one of the unicorn bags, and I know some people cut the top off and staple them, but I'm like just really kind of like a reuse, recycle type of person. And you know, if there is staples in the beautiful bag that someone gave me, I would like cry. So all I did was use these clothespins on it, and then I just glued this bow right here to add an extra embellishment. I think that's super cute, and I decided to leave these 3 small ones with no packaging. I just think they're cute the way they are. And so yeah, anyway, let's get the box out. We can start putting it all inside. Oh yeah, then of course there's the Deco Den kit, which of course didn't need anything else. Yeah, anyway, let's start putting it all in the box. I'm so super excited to finally get this stuff on its way. So hopefully this is gonna work out okay without a tripod, you guys. But anyway, here is the box all fixed up. As you can see, I have added on the last side of the unicorn border, and this is just a piece of 12 by 12 paper that I got at Michael's that I cut up. Actually, I think this is a piece that I was actually sent in Happy Mail, but they do sell it at Michael's as well. So yeah, the box is all decorated. It looks so pastel and galaxy and unicorn and pretty, and I just love it. Anyway, I did add some like holographic stickers to the bottom. These are the ones that they had at Michael's in the spring. I don't know if they still have them, but they are just basically like a pastel galaxy theme, and I think they go really well with like the whole unicorn aesthetic and everything like that. So basically on the bottom, I am putting her letter. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's not a letter, it's just a bunch of stationery. Okay, but that is what I'm putting on the bottom right there. I also decided to add in more stationery, so maybe I will actually put that like that all together. So then on the bottom, I am also putting this envelope right here, and that is some little twin star stationery. Then next I am going to add these envelopes. They are super cute, and these are envelopes that I die cut out myself and just use a whole bunch of different magical papers. I cut them out with my die cut machine, and yeah, I think she's really gonna love those. So now I am gonna go with a small layer of the confetti, Even though a bunch of it is probably gonna drop to the bottom anyway, I just want to make sure that there is a little bit everywhere. So I'll put a little bit there. I think I'll put a little bit of shred now as well. So I am using 2 different kinds of shred for this project. If I didn't already show you guys, I'm using the iridescent shred. I think I might have got this at Party City, but they do sell it at Michael's as well. Or I might have got it at Michael's, vice versa. And then these are like, I don't know, $1 or $2 or something like that at Michael's. So I am gonna use a little bit of both kinds. So the pink shred that I have is like the crinkly shred, and then this one is just like the straight. Kind of reminds me more of like Easter grass, but it's really iridescent and really, really pretty. And then this other shred tends to stick together. How many times did I just say the word shred? Like, seriously. Anyway, it tends to stick together, so you might need to fluff it out a little bit more. But, you know, once you get it looking how you want it, then we can start with the next layer. You know what? I think I might actually add a little bit of the confetti sequence to this mix as well. Just to make it a little bit more colorful. Okay, so it is looking super pretty and super colorful already, you guys, and there is like barely anything in it. Oh my goodness. And girl, if there is any cat hair in here, I swear to God, I am so sorry. But as far as I can see, this is all paper and iridescent shred. So basically, when it comes to packaging your items, you're gonna want to put the flattest and the least breakable items on the bottom, which is what I'm doing. I do have, like, you know, dimensional bits here and there on most of my decorations. You know, that does make it a teensy bit more difficult, but luckily nothing is too heavy, so I think it's all gonna be okay. I think next I am gonna put the flip book because it is one of the heavier items and I wouldn't want it crushing anything else, and I think it's gonna fit pretty good right there. So next I will try to put something on this side just to kind of keep everything even. And now I think we can go with another layer of the confetti and the shred. That should look really pretty. So I think I'm gonna do the shred off camera, you guys, just because it is a little bit hard to pull it with one hand, but I will definitely show you guys what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so this is coming along really, really nicely. I am super happy with the way it is turning out. So another thing to remember when packaging, if you have a space like this with nothing to put inside and you don't want your stuff to move around or to get broken, you know, you can just fill that and stuff that little space with shred, which is always a great idea. However, of course, luckily I do have something to go in there, and that will be the Deco Whip kit. And if you're not familiar with Deco Whip, please check my channel. I'm going to make a Deco Whip playlist because I am going to be starting to post Deco Den videos again. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do have one that I've been putting off for like 4 months, and I better get it done before this stuff starts to go bad. So I did take this little treat bag that I made over here, and I used this little spot that I had left right there, and I thought that that was just perfect for that. And I think that the earrings that I made for her are gonna go perfectly on top of there as well. So we'll just put them on there like that. And yeah, you guys, if you're interested in Deco Whip, I have a ton of Deco Den videos on my channel, and I can recommend lots of other good Deco Den video tips and tricks as well. So this one is very light. I think it's gonna be really good for the top. Just let me see, we might have some heavier things to go underneath. Okay, so we have basically 3 packages left to go inside, and then this smaller one right here. So I just have to decide how I want them to go. This one is kind of heavy. It's just that it's got that bow right there, you know, and I really didn't want that to get flattened, but maybe if I put it on the edge like that. This one here is very light, so it can kind of go on anything right there. And then I think this one, yeah, it can kind of go like this. Okay, guys, so let's put on some more sprinkles, some more shreds, some more magic, and then I think we're all done. So just when you think you're done, right guys? How can I forget my most favoriteest package of all? So I'm gonna have to somehow figure out a way for this to fit in here nicely. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, you know what? I think that that is absolutely perfect right there. So one thing that I did notice is after I started packaging, the tissue really started getting pulled down in this area right here. So I'm actually gonna stuff an extra piece of tissue paper down in the corner just to block out some of that brown bag. And then I do have a few extras that I did want to throw in, like these stickers. So I have this little packet of stickers that some of you might have seen in one of my dollar store hauls, and they're just really cute, like for card making or scrapbooking. So I figured I would just like stick them, you know, somewhere down in the side, somewhere like that. Okay, that is perfect. And then also when I was on my holidays, I did pick up a bunch of these little unicorn pencils that you guys haven't seen yet, but they are so cute and pastel and stripy, and they have a little unicorn eraser with a feather tail. So cute. So I am just gonna place that in there like so. This is going to be on the very top because I don't want this to get damaged. And then you guys, I think, don't quote me this time, but I think we're finally done. Well guys, I have just added the last bit of shred, and I think that it looks super duper magical. I am just so in love with this package. Now I understand what other people mean when they say that it is gonna be hard to let it go. So I just thought that I would let you guys watch me top it off with the last bit of confetti, and then we will add a little bit more of the colorful sequins. I actually even have some pom-poms here that I was thinking about adding on top, even though I have already gifted her a little package of pom-poms inside. You guys, this is so super magical. So I do have the pom-poms beside me. Maybe I will put a few. Oh my goodness, you guys, this was so much fun. I cannot tell you guys how much fun I had. You know, it can be a little bit stressful if you have like a due date or whatever, but with me and Sam, it was just very relaxed. And yeah, just a really great unicorn swap. I'm so glad that I did it. Okay, so the pom-poms look freaking adorable. The packaging looks freaking adorable. Everything all together just looks so freaking adorable, and I am so happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. That's all for today, but don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back next time, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. See you next time, Miss Eddie Blue.